Hey everyone, welcome to the Kit Q&A. I'm Nikki.
Shari here. Hello, welcome.
Steven?
I'm Brandon.
So thanks everyone for writing in your questions. We received loads of them. We picked the top 50 that are here in this Topps mug. A lot of them are some of the more popular ones that we saw. We tried to get to as many different kinds as we could. And we have a few fun ones in between. SJAR97 LFC asks, to all of the Kick team, what are each one of your personal favorite sets which you have created and developed?
It's a tough one. Do you have one, Steve?
Are we just doing this season or everything we've ever done?
I think we should do all of them, right?
Yeah, it's fair game.
Yeah.
Anything.
Like-
Anything that you've designed since you've been aboard that's a particular favorite of yours?
I do like the blueprint ones.
Blueprint is nice.
Those, yeah. Shari?
I like the Player of the Month cards from Kick 15. So this is now two seasons.
Are those the Parallax
two
ones?
season ones? Yeah, the Parallax ones.
Yeah,
those are
cool.
definitely my favorites.
The rainy field ones.
Yep,
Yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
I like the Portal ones. From
Portal's
this
great. It's another Yay Steve design. Good
Yeah.
job. Yeah. I'm partial to the first Street card. That was an exciting moment where something I didn't think was going to worked, and so that'll have a special place in my heart. Even though I think there's been plenty that we've done since then that has been better. But
All right, let me dive in and see what we got. This question is from Brad Jones, 1598. If you could be one Premier League player in history in their prime for a year, who would it be and why? I mean, that's an obvious one if you guys know me. I like Arsenal, so I'd pick Thierry Henry, of course. And obviously because he led the team to an undefeated season, had all the skills that you'd need to be a great player, and is a great pundit now. So that was an easy one. That's a good question. Thank you.
all right. Could you make a Towering Titan set that includes a bunch of tall guys that are big threats in the air and give the cards like a 1.5x increase in points for anything having to do with headers? I think that's a great idea. We're almost there. We have the Colossi set, which could function for that. I mean, we haven't necessarily put in players that are exclusively that, but
Right.
maybe we could use it for that. I think that sounds fun. That's something we should explore that.
Ivan X, can you please give me all of Conte's cards? No, because I've taken them for myself.
Yeah. It's about card exchange, right? Do you guys have any ideas about it or suggestions? You know, as you guys know, we've done a few card exchange offers in the past, base cards, and I think most recently thrillers for MLS. But it's always difficult for us to know how much you like it or don't like it. So if you want to see card exchange, more cards in it, more offers to meld, please let us know and write in, and we'll try to work that into future sets and give you guys more opportunities. So thank you. A Brandon question, fun.
All right, yeah. Alexis Kane Giroux asks, Brandon, this is out to you. Love your name, by the way. Thank you. What about the Barca cards? Are they just too good or what? Yes.
Yeah.
Agree.
Next.
This one is from Zeddy, who is asking about MLS, and of course we got a lot of questions about MLS. When will MLS marathons come out and more base? So we're kind of working on what kind of marathons we want to do for MLS this year. So you should see that in the next few weeks while we kind of figure out players and designs that we want to do. Again, if there's designs that you guys have liked for any of the leagues we've done so far in Kick and would like to see that potentially as a marathon, please let us know. And MLS base, you should see more in the next 2 weeks. As you know, it's always fun to see what players are playing and images from all the games. So we're gathering those, and we'll have more base cards in MLS for you soon. So thank you.
Sunny asks, can we get back five-a-side, please? Oh, also asked by Cream Cheese.
Yeah, that was another question that we saw. Multiple
Maybe
times.
is all we can say right now.
We know it was popular. We liked it too.
Yeah.
We hope it comes back, so we are definitely working on that.
This one's from MUD43V3R. I like this question. How were the editor's choice cards decided? So editor's choice, as you know, comes out every Saturday, currently for Premier League, and usually I choose with input from Nikki, and a lot of the times it's players who hopefully don't have a base card, because I know it's always more fun to kind of chase a guy if he doesn't have a base card set, because it adds a little bit more value to that card. And I like to look at scoring, who's starting, who's playing, and who's interesting. So last week we did Gabbiadini from Southampton, because he's been really, on fire and in good form. So we look for things like that to hopefully make it fun and something that's always a surprise every Saturday for you.
Yeah, we saw a few of these actually. Can you guys bring back the retro mint set, chalk set, golden moments, parallax? Saw a shout for Allen and Ginter 14-15, somewhere in there. Yeah, again, let us know what you guys like, and we're always happy to hear what sets were popular, what you enjoyed chasing. So can definitely try to work to bring that back.
Yeah.
Another question from Alexis Kane-Giroux. Questionable to have Spurs and Arsenal in your fan name. Yeah, I don't know about that one. His question is, why can't you trade gold cards straight away? Nikki, you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. So as you might know or might not know, the way gold cards work is you pull the players. If you own that player and he scores on the date that's on the card, you'll get whatever coin payout is listed in the article. We make them unavailable to trade so that we know whoever pulled them can get the coins that they're owed.
All right, this comes from Chelsea FC John. Hello, Tops. I was wondering about the contests. If you switch out a player that got subbed or injured and put in a new player who hasn't played yet or is playing currently, what will happen to your points? I'm going to toss that to you guys.
Your points should, if the player scores points, the points should go up. You won't be deducted any points if someone's hurt or not playing. You can you can swap in your players in and out as freely as you want, as often as you want, with the hopes that your point total only goes up.
Yeah. If you take out a player, that player already scored points, those points don't go away. You put in a new player, you'll get points from when you put that player in.
Yeah, so I guess I can speak a little bit to contest cards, which is a new thing that we're trying right now for MLS. We're, just as we were trying sort of the individual derby sets, now we're trying this. So if you guys like that, give us the good feedback and we will keep doing it.
This one is from Leonard Teo. Dear Tops, will we ever get to see Tops focus on Kick, so video cards? If we will, please make them all access and with lower odds.
Let's give everything away.
Thank you, and keep up the great work. With a nice little winky eye at the end.
Thank you, and winky eye right back to you.
Yes, yeah. There's been a lot of talk in our department amongst all the other apps that have video cards about doing it. We very much want to. I think video cards are great, and I've seen them, in Skate, and they're really cool. And it's just a matter of working with the leagues that you see in Kick, and if they're on board with the video cards, then I would be very confident that it's something we can do. So we all want it, and
yeah, we'd love to give those get those save of the weeks and goal of the weeks to
it'd be perfect.
Highlights, moments. Really cool.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Video goal of the week marathon.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So that's something we want, and we'll do whatever we can to bring it to you.
Iwobi bangs goals. Nikki, will you date me? First of all, Iwobi doesn't bang goals, so that's one thing. And judging by your fan name, real women don't date Arsenal supporters.
Ooh. Harsh.
So that's a no, by the way.
Emilio, who makes the cards?
Yeah.
It's really Chari. He actually does everything.
No,
well, it's a
I'm
complex.
not
It's a good question, and it's a complex answer actually. There's card design, which Steve and I do, and we also do production, which is, once we have a template, we insert player images into those cards and fill in the name and all that stuff. And we also have two very capable and creative freelancers who do that. The cards are also made by taking those JPEGs that Steve and I and the freelancers make and plugging them back into the app. And that is what the producers do, and that's its own kind of workflow that I appreciate but don't fully understand. So yeah, I mean it takes a village to get these cards out on your screen. So we all.
Pumevo asks, what was your favorite EPL goal of the year and why?
I have one. I don't think it's any surprise. It's gonna have to be Eden Hazard against Arsenal. Probably not alone in saying that.
Yeah, that was a good goal.
Brilliant goal.
The Premier League goal of the season is yet to be seen. It'll be because Arsenal win every single game the rest of the year and win in the 95th minute the championship on the last day of the season.
Still finished fourth.
Yeah.
Can you guys bring in sets from Bunt, such as Infinite, my favorite, meaning Laddie Ice's favorite, Splatter Art, and Field Access?
Yeah, I mean, we do already. The Universe and Galaxy sets were brought over from Bunt and...
By request, I might
By
add.
request.
So this is great. I'm available on Twitter. Many of you guys already have found me. For those of you who have not yet, it's St. Bernard81. If there's a set in another app that you want to see, let me know. You can also tell the Tops Kick Twitter account, or any way that you want to get a message to us is fine. We'll definitely take a look at the cards that you're requesting.
Jamster 9024. Who is your favorite player? Oh, that's an easy one. Who's my favorite player? Probably Ozil. I used to play when I was a kid. I'm left-footed. He's left-footed, and he's a good passer, and obviously plays for Arsenal. But he also looks kind of like a bug sometimes.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a concern. But I'll go with Ozil.
Are you asking currently or like of all time?
Who's your all-time?
Frank Lampard, no question.
I like Risto Stoichkov. You guys probably don't know him. He's a Bulgarian guy that played for Barcelona.
That was random.
What can I say? Another left-footed guy.
Mine's Mo Babuli, just for the
I
record.
don't know if I'm right or left-footed.
No, it's the guy from Hull, the Hull legend.
Dean Windass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's been in the ad multiple times as a legend,
Yeah.
for the record.
Yeah. All right, Ethan B10 asks, to get an award, for example, goal of the season, do I need to have every goal of the week card in my club?
Yes.
In his club?
Yeah, in his collection.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So at the end of the Premier League season, everyone will see what are the best goals of the year, and we'll pick it. Brandon or Steve will make it, and then we'll have a news article saying that at this date and time, the goal of the season, the word will go out. If you have all the goal of the weeks, you'll get it, and we'll kind of list them all so you can see. Yeah, that's how it works.
And if you missed out, I mean, you can always go in trades and try and get what you're lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MK Hit Kick. Any chance you could bring out a similar set to Kick Day? Got everyone involved, TBH. Glad to hear that you like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Make up another holiday?
We can, we can set
There will
another.
definitely be another International Kick Day, same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think we did in November.
November.
So look out for that.
Yeah.
If we have another opportunity to release a random set and do some cool things for you guys, then absolutely.
Brad Z 1966, and many of you wrote in about this. Oh, this is a juicy question. What other leagues, cups are you looking to add to Kick? Man, we currently have a ton right now. So we have, Premier League, Bundesliga, MLS, Champions League, Europa League, Scottish Premier Football League, Poland national team, German. So what's that? Eight different
Yeah.
leagues or teams. I think if I had to choose, I would probably want to do La Liga.
Yeah.
Sorry, second division and FA Cup fans. But
I mean,
I'd rather
if,
have Real Madrid and
if we
Barca.
could, we'd do all those. Like, I think that's the ideal thing.
Every so often, could you give out certain awards based on how long you play the app? So we do actually do that right now. This is the level up cards, and on your home screen you'll see kind of a bar that lists something that we call XP, and you can gain XP through opening packs, logging in every day, packing certain cards while you're chasing them, earning awards, playing in contests, stuff like that earns you XP. So if you come in every day and you open packs and do all these activities, you get more XP, and the more XP you gain in Kick, you reach new levels, and each new level has a different player as a level up award card. We have 50 levels, and I think the highest fan is at maybe 43 or 44 right now. So he's on his way.
Man United forever. When there are fixed odds, how come sometimes I still don't get the card even after opening more packs than required? Yeah.
So this is actually a great question.
We see people ask this.
Because odds.
It's probability. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not a guaranteed amount of packs that you have to open to get a card. It's just saying you have a chance of 1 in 10 to pull it. Might be less.
Right.
Might be more.
Right. So the way I look at it is when you toss a coin, the probability that you'll get heads is 1 in 2. But that doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to spin it twice and get heads one of those times. You could conceivably spin it 5 times, 10 times, 15 times, and always get
The
tails.
same one, yeah.
It's unlikely, just because it's such a high probability of getting tails versus heads. But I mean, that's a good way to think of it. And as those odds go up, the likelihood that you open more packs than it says you're able to becomes more realistic. So yeah, that's just from a non-math person, that's your probability lesson for today. Yeah.
There's one more.
Go for it.
And oh, that's a funny question to end on. This is from Riley Gordon, and he says, "Why did you choose football?"
That's a good question. I'm assuming he means
Like
us
Kick?
to work on
Yeah.
Kick and not Tops for creating.
Yeah,
football.
I think so. If you're asking why we're on Kick, for me personally, in the U.S. you don't often get people who are very knowledgeable about the sport and understand all the leagues. In Europe, oftentimes you get people who just kind of watch the World Cup here, and that's not the case with me. So the people at Tops reached out and we spoke, and they seemed impressed enough by what I knew about football to have me join the team. But
Yeah, I guess pretty much the same. Being a football fan my whole life, don't really watch any other sports, so I don't think I'd be very useful on any of the other apps. Yeah, I think, between Chari and myself, knowing the technical aspects of the game and understanding the culture that goes along with it, probably makes it a good fit.
Yeah. For myself, I confess that I ended up on Kick somewhat by accident, but I've loved it. I've been on Kick for 4 years.
even before me,
Maybe
say
5?
4 or 5. Yeah.
Around 4 years, and I love it. And I mean, my family is very soccer oriented, and I never have been myself, which is why I've been sort of idiotic answering some of these soccer questions. But I will say that I've gotten to know the culture and love the culture, and I think it's really interesting that soccer has a very close relationship to art and design that other sports don't have. I don't know why or where that comes from, but makes it very easy for me to get involved, and I have a lot of fun making soccer cards. I don't think I would have as much fun making baseball cards or American football cards.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I have no interest in American football. I don't watch The Walking Dead. It's just the best place for me.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you, everyone, for participating.
Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't get to all your questions, but we did read through most of the comments on the article, and we've seen a lot of your suggestions. We're hopefully going to be able to take the majority of them on board. Don't forget, follow @TopsKick on Twitter, like our Facebook page. It's probably the only way you'll find out when this video will actually go live. And thanks again for your questions, and we're looking forward to doing more of this kind of stuff for you.
Yeah, this was great.
Very fun.